My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic. Hope you've all been kind to each other. Today I'm reviewing Office for Men, the most requested video. So at 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do Office for Men and Date for Men. I think Video Unicorn will put Date for Men a couple weeks time or something. This is 159, these prices, 160 euros for 100ml. Top notes of bergamot, ambrox, orris. Middle notes are pink pepper, base notes are musk, patchouli, incense, intent, modern woods. Do we have our samples? Are we engaged for high sales? Let's get testing. I'm gonna say really quickly, I don't know anything about him. Actually, until Video Unicorn sent me a video link of him talking about how he prices it. That is the first time. I don't watch anything, actually. I watch Drag Race and I watch, God, that's it. I mean, I'm working all the time, continually. Now I'm doing everything in the factory. I'm doing everything. So I'm not even developing fragrance, which is awful. Anyway, let's get on to this. So, and he couldn't justify why the price was so high. He just said because other companies were doing it, which is really strange to me. Because when I have a fear of putting my own fragrances over 200. That is just a thing. I do not like to do that. It is, for me, when I release something over that price bracket, it would have to contain magical ingredients. And one of the reasons why I don't really want to be stocking in shops is because I can keep the price nice and an affordable price and do 10mls and things. The moment you go into shops, you have to smash out the price. But this is expensive. This is 160 euros for 100ml. So I know nothing about this at all. But we all have a place in the fragrance community. To be part of something, I always wish someone well. These are my personal thoughts and feelings. It's going to be made up from professional point of view because I am a perfumer and I have my own perfume range, and my personal point of view if I like it. And there is always the mark for the cost. If I think something is overpriced, it gets points knocked off because I think things should be priced well. Yes, and there is a profit, but when the profit exceeds the art, I don't like it. Let's get testing. So this smells like a mixture between Creed Aventus and Sauvage. It smells like that. But it reminds me of cool water. So it's got that aroma chemical in. It's got dihydromotionol. It's got masses of that in to give that clean, uplifted, zesty feel. This is tart, dry, woody, projecting, strong. So I think the brief on this was I want something to make a lot of money and I want something that's like Creed Aventus. There is some ambery notes in this and some ambery wood notes. So this will move between amber, wood. It has some aroma chemicals and some assimilation of woods. This has cedarwood, patchouli. On to my final thoughts, because I have quite a lot to say. So I'm really trying to do this justice, you see, because, okay, so this is technically brilliant. There is lots of recurring numbers of musks, which are clean and hard and linen-light. Ambroxin, patchouli, lemon, cedarwood, and some sort of ambergris-y materials, but not ambergris. But for me, this feels like the Perfumer was not allowed to be unleashed. It feels like there was a really tight brief and it had to be fitted, and there was a lot of, how I feel is the client went and said, this is what I must have, and there was no movement in that at all. So I want something clean, fresh, ozonic. I want to sell a lot of it. It doesn't feel imaginative, but it is technically brilliant. So, I'm going to go through the marks with you. It is obviously a 5 because it's technically superb. It is really excellent. I know it is mathematically, there's a lot of maths in this. And the reason I can tell that there is maths in that is because the way it feels perfect. So this is a perfect technical brilliance. So it is a brilliant simulation of cool water, Creed Aventus, and Sauvage, which means it's just made for money. I'm not emotionally connecting. You can see I'm just not emotionally connecting to it at all. I think it's really boring, actually. I think it's really dry, boring. But the projection is really lovely. It's projecting beautifully. So technically it's fantastic. So I'm going to give it a 5 because I think it has no imagination in it at all. And I think so much more could have been done with this. Actually, I'm going to give it a 6 because I think the price, I do think it's, I don't know. One of you guys tell me how much Sauvage is, because this feels like a version of Sauvage. And if this is more, let me just go and check. So this is more expensive than Sauvage, but lower priced than Aventus. So I'm gonna mark it 5. This, for me, if this was £80, 80 to 90 pounds, then it would have got an 8. But the price is what's smashing me, and it's just very dry and a bit, to me it feels very, very well created and beautifully crafted. It is really exquisitely done. So I'm going to say that now. I'm not bashing the Perfumers. I think it's really good. It smells like someone with a lot of skill has done this, and but I can't imagine the Perfumer particularly got excited. It doesn't feel particularly exciting to me. It feels a little bit. But then again, I don't work in an office, so I don't know what office people want, to be honest with you. I don't know, very unimaginative, very boring. Dry, sterile. It actually feels like pretty on the outside and a bit basic. Doesn't make sense to you. So the only way I can explain it, it feels like well crafted but with no personality. It smells dead on Sauvage and Aventus and all of that. I want to go into these reviews loving them. I want to go into these reviews falling in love and having that hysterical reaction. It inspires me. This does not inspire me. It's very nice, but I think it's overpriced and a little bit basic. But I think it's technically brilliant. So I hope you love that review. I'm going to review Wash My Skin, and I'm going to review Date for Men. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thumbs up and subscribe, all that bullshit, and I'll see you soon for a fragrance review.